Storms. A 6-step method for processing Dow polyurethane systems. Be sure to wear the correct protective equipment for the task ahead. Boots, coverall, safety glasses, and remember, tie back your hair and wear gloves when processing. Stir the polyol using a drum roller, collapsible stirrer or alternative method to ensure it is properly mixed with minimum air entrapment. Take appropriate care when using rotating equipment. Temperature control. Polyol, isocyanate prepolymer and mold temperatures are all mentioned on the datasheet. Be sure to check the temperature of the materials and check the mold temperature in various places to ensure an even temperature throughout. Operator engagement. Make sure you have the latest version of the technical datasheet. The operator should be familiar with the machine and material processing instructions. It is important that they are fully aware of the process requirements and pay attention to the datasheet and drum labeling. Ratio control. This has been calculated and is provided on the datasheet. Be sure to set the correct ratio on the machine. Test to make sure it is within the recommended tolerance of no more than 1% by weight. Be sure to measure the material accurately. Moisture tolerance. Containers must be clean and dry before use. Keep the drum sealed whenever possible to avoid moisture ingress. The isocyanate group reacts with water to form an unstable intermediate product, which then does two things. Firstly, it decomposes to form and release carbon dioxide, which causes bubbles in the casting, and then reacts with a second isocyanate group to form a substituted urea. These tend to be harder than urethane segments and are normally reflected in the hardness of the end product. Machine tanks must have a dry air supply and be sealed. Stir components together. When mixing a 3-component system, add the chain extender to the polyol and mix the materials together. Vacuum to remove excess air. Next, add the required amount of isocyanate prepolymer. Mix in the drum. Then transfer the mixture to another container. Mix and vacuum again. The material should now be ready to pour into the mold. Cure in an air circulating oven at the temperature recommended on the datasheet. Post-cure as recommended. To help overcome those processing frustrations, remember storms.